Alrighty. I don't know why my health is green still, but here we are. Okay, so I think so. True called out a Thanos matchup first. I think that that actually is going to be a pretty fun matchup. I usually don't like going against Thanos, but I think that Angel is going to be a fairly decent tech against Thanos. So let's go ahead and do that. We also got Hella Tower Defense and Marauders as a suggestion, when we go over to Psylocke, let's do the Marauders because the themes of being Harpoon, because Chimera is uh, what's her face, Psylocke's nemesis, and then Tower Defense and Hella. I would really like to do Hella. Let's see if we can get a Hella game in next week. Since I'm trying to go through a ton of games, Hella is a very long scenario, and that's the only like downside I think. And so if we're gonna be able to get that in, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it in when I'm trying to play 5 to 6 games of Champions in a day. um, but we're gonna be playing Thanos. Got Infinity Gauntlet. Because why not? Infinity Gauntlet gives him a +1/+1, just in case he was not already strong enough. So he's a 3/4 starting out. He is stalwart. He is tough. And then when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Thanos' helmet and reveal it. Thanos gains Retaliate 1. After you make a basic attack, you can spend a mental and a physical to discard the card. Then here, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So we're going to shuffle this up, and we're going to get a Infinity Stone, which is going to be the Mind Stone. You are confused. If you're already confused, discard one card at random from your hand. Place this card in the Infinity Stone deck discard pile. He comes in with 23 health. Thanos is actually also like a huge... Yep. And then... Oh, we need Sanctuary. Searching counter deck for Sanctuary size game and reveal it. There it is. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's another step here. So Sanctuary comes into play. It comes in with 4 threats. Thanos cannot take damage, and then whenever we defeat it, we can spend some mental resources to clear it. Let's find a... Let's go like Brotherhood of... Ooh, what if we go Experimental Weapons? We have no minions in the deck, so we actually do need some minions. We got Black Order and Children of Thanos. I really... Let's go Experimental Weapons, just because I think it'd be kind of fun to have just like an absurd amount of weapons in there. And then we'll go with Mutant Hunters. What is Mutant Hunters? Mutant Slayers? Yeah, let's do Mutant Slayers. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun. So Thanos threats out at 12 per player, and whenever he does, we're gonna lose half of our cards. This deck that we'll go through the deck here in a second, but it is all about trying to draw as many cards as possible. And so it's actually I think at 46 cards, which is really high, but again, probably not an optimal deck, but I think it's gonna be a fairly fun deck. Let's talk about it. So we got White Tiger, we got Vivian, Cannonball, Nick Fury, Falcon, and Adam Warlock. So a lot of these are going to come in and draw us cards. See, Nick, White Tiger, Vivian can blank some stuff. Cannonball, Adam, and then hopefully one or two more of these at a time. And Psylocke actually. And we have an additional ally slot with the Triskelion are going to help us with strength and numbers. So we're going to be running a strength and numbers build for Angel. So that's going to be drawing a ton of cards for us. We've also got a mansion to draw cards. And then the whole gimmick here for Angel is whenever he rolls down, he can draw a stupid amount of cards. Because we got X Bunker. You get to look at the top X cards of your deck based on how many cards are in the victory display. Sanctuary actually helps us with this because Sanctuary is going to go to the victory display. And then add one of those cards to your hand. Weapon X, take a damage, discard cards until you get a identity specific card. Add that to your hand. Moira When you flip back up, you get to heal, or you get to draw. And then we have X Mansion, Crew Quarters, Warren. So every time we come down, we heal 3. And then we have Mutant Education to shuffle some of our more important cards back into our deck, as well as Leadership Training to put those strength and numbers back into the deck. We have our Build Support, Superpower Training, and Call for Backup. So once we thwart these down and Sanctuary, whenever we roll down, we'll look at the top 4 cards of our deck, get to pull one of those. We've got Team Building Exercise and X Gene, and then our resources, the 3 doubles and 2 Power of Flights to finish off the deck. So when we come down, we're probably plus like 3 to 4 cards. So that's kind of fun. Adam Warlock will be the key to taking down Thanos, as is tradition. Yeah, there you go. It is a lot. It is a lot. And if I needed to, I could easily cut, maybe not easily, but I could cut this down to lower cards. But I was like, you know what? Let's just see how many cards we can draw. And so kind of threw all of that in there. A lot of them are cards that will draw cards. And so that, I think, will help offset the 46. Okay, we start out with 12 health. Perfect. And Thanos will really test our can we take hits. I mean, he's going to be hitting us for 4 plus a boost card. Now, if we flip down, we can heal for 3. We'll probably need to chump, and we do have a good number of chumps. Chumps are really, really strong against Thanos. But honestly, it seems like a really fun deck. Shame I won't be around to watch it all, but I'll check out the VOD later. Nice. Yeah. And yeah, yeah, it was 46, so just counted there. Alrighty. I've had a lot of fun with the sequencing of Angel. And so let's see what we got. We got 6 cards. Power of Flight, Mutant Education, an Energy, a Razor Dive, a Vivian, and an Aerial Agility. We don't need Mutant Education right now. We don't need Aerial Agility right now. We don't really need... We could blank Sanctuary, honestly, but I don't think we need that. And then we don't need the Razor Dive. Let's just start digging for some cards. We got Strength and Numbers. That's not going to help. X-Gene. Power of Flight. This is not a good start. Okay, Nick is going to help us a lot here. I meant the encounter modulars. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Heal for 4 or 5 when you flip down. Yeah, if I stay down. But with Metamorphosis, you can flip down and pop back up. And so you're fine. Okay. Let's use Energy, Strength and Numbers, and Power of Flight to play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. We got Moira, Strength and Numbers, and Avengers Mansion. We just dropped them. No, we don't. No. We'll use Strength and Numbers and Mansion to play Moira. We'll use Power of Flight to play X-Gene. We're going to flip to Angel. Nick and Angel will take out Sanctuary. We could spend... Actually, Moira will draw us a card, which is a natural flight. So we're not going to trigger the response there. But I just wanted to get that out of the way. And we can stand up. We got natural flight, remove 4th threat from the scheme. We're going to not hang on to that at this point. We're really looking for White Tigers. Nice. Metamorphosis. Now we're cooking. Natural flight. Would really like Worthington. Ooh, Techno-Organic Wings is awesome. And Adaptive Plumage. Alrighty, we got one here. Thanos is going to hit us for a lot to a little. Give Thanos a tough status card. He already has one. That's going to knock Nick out. And then we have to resolve the Mind Stone. We are confused. Our encounter card is Master of the Stones. When Thanos activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. At the end of the activation, discard Master of the Stones. Okay. Let's use Adaptive Plumage and X-Gene to play Metamorphosis. We're going to flip to Warren. And then we get to draw a card from Metamorphosis, which is Cannonball. We will... flip to Angel. Moira will draw us a card. into Avian Anatomy. We'll use Natural Flight, Cannonball, and Avian Anatomy to play White Tiger. We get to draw 2 cards, Superpower Training, and Strengthen Numbers. We'll use Techno Organic Wings to put Superpower Training into play, because we can just go grab Techno Organic Wings. It's actually the only target that we have for Techno Organic Wings. We have Strengthen Numbers. We're going to pass on Strengthen Numbers. We have those leadership trainings to shuffle them back in. We will go ahead and Thwart to remove Confuse. White Tiger will go ahead and take 2 here. We'll stand up. We got Leadership Training. Psylocke. There we go. Okay. Crew Quarter. Nice. Expansion. And Genius. Perfect. Okay. We got 2 here. Thanos is going to hit us for a 3, 4, 5. Put the Power Stone into play. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. Plus 3. Which is enough to take out White Tiger. Okay. And then you are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 3 damage. Okay. Our encounter card is a Riptide Patrol. When Riptide attacks you or an ally you control, you can choose to place 2 threat on the main scheme and 1 threat on each side scheme, or he gets +2 for the attack. Okay. Let's go ahead and Thwart Superpower Training. We'll go grab Techno Organic Wings. Techno Organic Wings, when we're in Angel, we can exhaust them to Ready, or when we are in Archangel, we can reduce the next cost of the aerial event we play by 1. We'll use Genius for X-Mansion. Oh, we have Patrol here, so we can't actually thwart this. Let's go Organic Wings to Ready. We'll use Leadership Training to play Crew Quarter. We'll go ahead and use Angel to attack Riptide for 1. We'll stand up. We got Psylocke, which we're going to keep. X-Bunker, nice. Mutant Education, that's 3. Worthington Industries, nice. And Warlock, okay. We got 1 here. Thanos is going to hit us for 4 plus an boost card. We'll take it. +3 is 7. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Riptide is going to hit us for 1, and we're going to place 2 threat. We have the Space Stone. Oh, wait, I was stunned, so we actually don't get to do that damage. But attached to the villain gains Retaliate 1. We can spend a Lightning and a Mental Resource to discard the card. Thanos is going crazy. I found these sleeves for Angel on Ultimate Guard sleeves. They fit perfectly and fold nicely. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I've never really sleeved the 3 here, or the 3 form change heroes, but like Angel doesn't lay flat for me. I don't know why. It's actually kind of annoying. Okay, so we got Energy Shield there. Okay. We're at 4 health. Angel doesn't appear to lie flat for me either. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Deck concept is good, but strength in numbers doesn't really work when you're primarily chump blocking with your allies. Yeah. Thanos, I think, is the issue there. And I think what we can do is, like, Psylocke and Adam are the 2 strength and number targets mainly. And then White Tiger, and then Cannonball is the last one. And so I think I'm going to use Worthington Industries to shuffle Cannonball back in. But these are the 3 that sit on the table, and then all the other ones are for chumps. It just happened that we saw the chumps first. But I think that is kind of what we're looking at here. These are mine. Give me this. Um, I'm worried about this. I'm worried about um getting schemed on too hard. We do have a couple of metamorphoses coming. Metamorphosi coming. Um, we have a lot of card draw coming, but I think what we want to do is just we'll hit one for here. Techno will ready us. We'll flip down to Warren. We'll expansion crew quarter action to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's use Adam. No, let's use Mutant Education to shuffle in a Metamorphosis. I think that's the only Metamorphosis we've seen, right? Yeah, it is. So, Metamorphosis and Avian Anatomy. And then since X-Mansion is in play, we get to shuffle, or we get to draw a card. Drew into a Falcon. Alrighty. So Falcon and Warlock will play X Bunker. We will exhaust X Bunker. We have 2 here. We get to look at the 2. Metamorphosis and Strength. Okay, so if we take Metamorphosis, we could play Metamorphosis with X-Gene Psylocke and then draw a card to play Worthington Industries. If we take Strength, we're taking Metamorphosis. Okay, I think, yeah. So we got Metamorphosis. We're going to use... Actually going to heal here for 3. 1, 2, 3. You can use X-Gene and Psylocke to play Metamorphosis to flip into Angel. We get to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Patrol is you cannot thwart the main scheme, I believe. You have X-Gene still ready. Yeah. And Moira will draw us a card, and then we get to draw a card from Metamorphosis. Razor Dive will play Worthington Industries. I'm a little afraid here. Worthington Industries, we can exhaust to shuffle a aerial card back into our deck. We have a couple Metamorphoses coming, so I don't think we need to do that. I want to get Cannonball back in there. We got a call for backup. We'll hang on to call for backup. Let's stand up. We got Cannonball, beautiful. Strength, nice. Aerial Agility 2 for build supports. Alrighty. We got 1 here. Thanos is going to attack us for 4 plus a boost card. We'll take it to the face. Plus 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard cards from the counter deck until a minion is discarded. Ew. Blockbuster has guard. Okay. We will defend Blockbuster's attack. We will give him plus, or no, he'll give him a tough status card. Then Riptide, we will add 2 threat to the main scheme and take 1 damage. Okay. And counter card is Arclight. Uh-oh. This is not good. Not. Oh, we had aerial agility. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. That was the problem. Okay. This is scary. This may be lethal here. But you know what? We will see what happens. Okay. We've got Techno-Organic Wings, which I actually think we probably want to use for if we we're putting a lot on pulling a Metamorphosis, which we have X Bunker, which is a fairly high chance to grab Metamorphosis, actually. So let's go with Strength and Build Support to play Cannonball. So when Cannonball would take any amount of consequential damage, reduce the amount of damage by X, where X is the number of aerial cards we have in our hand. Okay. Let's flip down. We'll heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We got Worthington Industries. We're going to shuffle a Metamorphosis back into the deck. And then since we're an Alter Ego, we get to draw a card into Metamorphosis. Very nice. We'll use X Bunker. We get to look at 2 cards. Leadership Training and Metamorphosis. We'll take Metamorphosis. Shuffle this because we have Techno-Organic Wings. So that's going to help a lot. We also now have a full Cannonball ready to go. Okay. Let's use a X-Gene and Aerial Agility to play Metamorphosis. We're going to flip into Archangel. Then if we're an Archangel, deal 3 damage to an enemy, which is going to take out Riptide. Oh, wait, actually, first, before we do that, we're going to hit Arclight for 2. With Cannonball while we have the aerial stuff in our hand. Then we have the Angel of Death response. It's a 2-cost Metamorphosis card. We'll throw 2 at Arclight. Moira is going to trigger, and we get to draw a card into Weapon X. Okay. Techno-Organic Wings will play Metamorphosis. We'll flip into Angel. We'll remove 2 threat from a scheme, and then we get to trigger Angel of Life and draw a card, which is Leadership Training. We're at 6 health. I should not have looked at that, but what we're gonna do instead. Oh wait, actually that works too. We're gonna add the threat back. Let's go find Leadership Training, because we're gonna go to Warren instead. But we get to draw a card through Metamorphosis. We use Leadership Training to put Coffer back up into play. Comes in with 3. Let's stand up. There's a good chance we lose the main here. Yeah, there's a good chance we lose the main here, but I don't know what to do about that. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do not deck out, which is really nice because we have a Mutant Education, meaning that we can shuffle in 2 cards into a 1-card deck. So that's pretty sweet. We'll add 1 here. Thanos will scheme for 3 plus 2 is 5. Oh, yeah, that pops, right? Yeah, that's enough. Okay. When revealed, each player shuffles their discard pile into their deck. I think that I probably will stray away from Thanos in the future, because when testing decks, because if you lose half your deck, you actually don't get to really show the deck off. I think, yeah. Okay. We remove the top half of our deck from the game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's my guess of half. 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 30. Okay, so 1 more card. Okay, so what did we lose? We lost Strength in Numbers. We lost Adaptive Plumage. That's fine. Adam Warlock, Razor Dive. 2 Strength in Numbers. Mansion. 2 doubles. Yeah, see, like now the deck just doesn't function that well. But here we are. Let's see what happens. And then we've got 1 on here. And this comes in with the Soul Stone. Okay. We still have one strength in numbers. At least we got built out fairly decently. We've got a Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Go Crew Quarter. We'll use Expansion and our ability to heal. We only have one aerial card in our hand. That's kind of funny. Let's go X Bunker. Yeah, let's go X Bunker to check top 2. Metamorphosis. Love it. And a Metamorphosis. We'll take a Metamorphosis. Now we have 2 in our hand. We will use Cannonball to thwart 2 here. We don't have a good aerial card. We don't need Triskelion anymore. Let's go X-Gene and Avian Anatomy to play Metamorphosis. We're going to switch into Angel, remove 2 threat from his scheme, which is going to be Call for Backup. And then Angel of Life, we get to draw a card into Power of Flight. Avian Anatomy brings Metamorphosis back to our hand, and Call for Backup is cleared, so we get to search our deck and discard pile for a ally and put it into play. Or, yeah, put it into play. So we'll go Psylocke here, because that's, I think, our only target. So after Psylocke attacks, if you're Angel, we heal 1 damage from Psylocke. Archangel, we get to ready our hero. And we drew into Power of Flight. We have not used our form change yet, so that's good. Moira is going to trigger, and we get to draw into Strength in Numbers. We'll cycle Strength in Numbers with a Psylocke into another Mutant Education. Okay. Let's use a... Gotta go for now. Hope you have fun. Alrighty, see you around. Yeah, we lost. We lost a lot of our good cards. We'll go ahead and take out Arclight. She has Retaliate 1. Which I don't think actually ever hit. Or Cannonball probably has a damage on him. We'll use Power of Flight to play Metamorphosis to flip into Archangel. So then if we're Archangel, deal 3 damage to an enemy. We'll hit Blockbuster. Then our Angel of Death will hit 2 there. Mutant Education will play Team Building Exercise. Techno Organic Wings and Team Building Exercise will play Adaptive Plumage, which will take out Blockbuster. Then we've got Triskelion to play Weapon X. We'll use Worthington Industries to shuffle in our Metamorphosis. And we still have not used our 1 form change. So we will... I'm going to flip to Alter Ego. Okay, let's stand up. We got Metamorphosis, Razor Dive. The nice thing about this is that we'll hit the Metamorphosis pretty much every turn. Build Support 2, 4, 5, and Avian Anatomy. We got 1 here. Thanos is going to scheme for 3 plus 0, and the advance is gone. Love that. So that's 5. Heal 3 damage. Give him a face down boost card. Boom. Our encounter card is Mutant Slayers. Each Marauder minion gains Quick Strike, Place one additional threat here for each character in play with Mutant, X-Factor, X-Force, or X-Men. So 1, 2, 3 comes in with 6 threat total. 2, 4, 6. Okay. X-Mansion and Warren will heal 2. We will use Worthington Industries. I don't think I did that last time, but I definitely should have. Actually, we'll use Aerial Agility to play build support. Comes in with 3. Then we'll use Worthington Industries to shuffle in Aerial Agility. And we get to draw a card because we're in alter ego form, which is White Tiger. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and X Bunker. We now have 3 in there, so we get to look at Metamorphosis, Leadership Training, and a Genius. I think Genius. We'll take Genius. We'll shuffle these cards back in. We will Weapon X. We'll take a damage. I should not be exhausted. Discard until we get a Metamorphosis. And this is why Angel is good. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in our hand right now already. Seems pretty decent. We got Natural Flight, Razor Dive, Metamorphosis. I don't know if we'll play both Metamorphoses, but what we'll do is we'll use a Genius and a Metamorphosis to play White Tiger. We'll get to draw 2 cards. Aerial Agility and Mutant Education. That's going to deck us out. We will use Aerial Agility and Avian Anatomy to play Metamorphosis. No, actually, hold on. We'll use Avian Anatomy and X-Gene to play Metamorphosis. We'll flip into Angel. Metamorphosis comes back to our hand. Angel of Life will draw us a card into Mutant Education. Moira will draw us a card into the Power of Flight. And when we play Metamorphosis and we end an Angel, we get to remove 2 threat from a scheme, which is going to be probably Mutant Slayers. That's probably going to be the worst for us. Yeah. I actually don't know if I need to take out build support. I think build support is just going to be kind of out there. I don't know if I need to focus there at all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 aerial cards. So Cannonball is going to thwart with impunity to take out Mutant Slayers. And then White Tiger will finish off the Mutant Slayers side scheme. So Thanos has Retaliate 2 right now. We do have a chump with White Tiger. Let's go ahead and use Power of Flight to play Metamorphosis. We're going to flip into Archangel form. We'll deal 3 damage, which will knock the tough. And then our Angel of... We're not going to trigger our Angel of Death response because we got a better option for that. Okay. It's a Lightning and a Mental. We don't have any Mentals. And this is a mental and a physical. Alrighty, so we have Retaliate 2 coming in at us. That's fine. We'll hang on to Aerial Agility. That actually works really well. We will go Techno-Organic Wings and a Mutant Education to play Razor Dive. So deal 6 damage to an enemy if your Archangel gains Overkill and Piercing. I should have just not played Metamorphosis. I should have just rolled up to Archangel, played Metamorphosis to go down. So this is going to deal 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Angel of Death will deal 3. 1, 2, 3. We take 2. Retaliate. We'll use Team Building Exercise, Mutant Education for Natural Flight to take this down to 1. And we got Aerial Agility in our hand. We've got I don't want to take two more damage from Archangel from an attack. Let's stand up. We have to figure out how to get rid of those. Okay, we got aerial agility, leadership training, genius, strength in numbers, adaptive plumage. 2, 4, 5. Alrighty. We'll add one here. Thanos is going to attack us for 4 plus 2 boost cards. We will X Gene to play aerial agility. So we get a tough status card and retaliate 1. Plus 3. Knocks the tough. Retaliate 1. So Thanos takes 1 damage. Angel of Death is a once per phase. So 1 more damage on Thanos there. Then our encounter cards. Oh wait, actually now this deck's out. This is going to be a face down boost card because we just ran out of the Infinity Stones deck. Okay. Got 2 encounter cards. The first one is Bounded by Business. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a Marauder minion that does not share a title with a card in play is discarded. Vertigo. Guard. When Vertigo attacks, you are an ally. Stun a character, or she gets +2 for the attack. And then an advance. So Thanos is going to scheme for 3. 5 total. And then discard the top 4 cards of our deck. We got an event, a support, a resource, and an event. So we're going to add 3 more. This goes up to 10. That is less than ideal. Okay. Let's go strengthen numbers for 3. We got crew quarter. We have too little of a deck. We're just gonna get blown away by encounter cards. But I'm looking for my thwarting card because I need to bring that main down. One, 2, 3. Mutant Education. Alrighty. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to be super duper risky. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip to Alter Ego. We will use Mutant Education to play Crew Quarter. Crew Quarter, X Mansion, and Warren will heal for 3. That's not the right one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We've got Adaptive Plumage. We'll play Leadership Training. Comes in with 2 counters. We can exhaust a counter and shuffle a Leadership event back into our deck. And this is where it gets risky, right? We got X Bunker to look at 6 or 3. We got X. There it is, Metamorphosis. Okay, so we got Metamorphosis, so we are safe now because we can flip back up. We really needed that Metamorphosis. Okay. Okay, well, that makes me feel a lot better. Let's go with Worthington Industries to go Adaptive Plumage back into the deck then, and we'll draw a card. Got a Mutant Education. I do think that they ruled that you can Mutant Education yourself up to, you can choose 0. I think. Does anyone know that? I remember, I think it is. You can go here and draw into just a card. Got Weapon X will take a damage, we'll discard until we get Aerial Agility. Sweet. We'll go Adaptive. No, we'll go. Avian Anatomy and Aerial Agility. We'll play Metamorphosis. We'll flip to Archangel. We get Metamorphosis back into our hand, and then we get to deal 3 damage to Vertigo. And then we will use our Angel of Death ability to take out Vertigo. Moira will draw us into another Metamorphosis. Probably don't need that, actually. We could, though. Let's go Techno-Organic Wings to play Metamorphosis to flip to Angel. We will then remove 2 threat from a scheme, taking this down to 8. Then we get to draw a card from Angel of Life, which is Strength in Numbers. Don't need that. But we can go Genius, Strength in Numbers. Actually, I guess be better to do Team Building Exercise and Genius for Adaptive Plumage to remove 3 threat from a scheme. Then Confuse, but we can't. Yeah, it says choose up to 2 identity-specific cards, so 0 counts. I do know that we reached out to FFG, and I'm 98% sure they said that yes, you can do that. Then we will thwart 2 here. Take this down to 3. I feel like I lost most of my damage cards, or a lot of my damage cards. But let's stand up. We're going to keep Strength in Numbers. We're going to keep Metamorphosis. We got Triskelion. We got Razor Dive. That's nice. And Avian Anatomy 2, 4, 5. Perfect. We'll add 1 here. Thanos is going to attack us for a lot. We'll block with White Tiger. If damage from this ally defeats an ally, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play, and then we will immediately resolve this. You are confused. Because boost happens first. Okay. And we got 2 encounter cards. First one is Grey Crow, Retaliate 1. When he attacks you or an ally you control, discard the highest cost of card you control, or he gets +X attack. And then we got an Assault. Okay. So Thanos is attacking us for 4 plus a boost card. We're going to take it to the face. +1, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get an acceleration token. Okay. We are going to struggle. We're going to struggle here just because we don't have I need more damage. Kind of curious what Warlock would have been nice to have. Razor Dive would have been nice to have. Mansion's okay. I think Nick would have been really good. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go. Okay. Thanos did attack, so we're placing the Reality Stone. Choose discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Alrighty. Okay. Let us X-Gene, Avian Anatomy, Metamorphosis to flip into Archangel. We'll use Death and the Metamorphosis to take out Grey Crow. Neither of those were attacks, so we are good. We will use Techno-Organic Wings to play Metamorphosis to flip to Alter Ego form. We get to then draw a card into Natural Flight. We will Worthington to shuffle Metamorphosis back into our deck. Oh, we actually haven't used our one change yet. So what do we need? What do we need? We need to get rid of... We need a mental. We'll shuffle Adaptive Plumage into the deck. Because I need to get rid of some of those Retaliates. We'll use our Crew Quarters, X-Mansion, and Worthington to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. X Bunker will look at 3. We got Adaptive Plumage, Power of Flight, and Mutant Education. We'll take the Adaptive Plumage, which I think is now the only. No, we have Genius and we have some Wilds, but oops. Yeah, we're playing on Heroic 1 at this point. We're going through our deck that quickly. So oh, you know what I should have done? It's too late now. But what I should have done is thrown the angel or the Metamorphosis damage at Greycrow, the Angel of Death damage at Thanos. Psylocke could have then taken out over here. This is the most setup I've ever seen. Thanos. Thanos is rush proof. Yeah, this is very much a um. This is very much a more of a build out deck. Okay, let's use our. Let's flip into Angel. We will use Moira to draw into Mutant Education. We've got Team Building Exercise. Actually, you know what? Could I have shuffled? The only blue event I have is this one Strength in Numbers. um, Moira drew us into Mutant Education. We'll spend a Adaptive Plumage and a Mutant Education to clear Energy Shield. And then after we make a basic attack, it needs to be a physical and a mental. We still have 2 aerial. We'll have Cannonball go ahead and thwart 2 here. We'll take the Confuse off. Actually, I guess we'll have Cannonball thwart 2 over here. And then we will go Strength in Numbers and Triskelion to play Natural Flight, which will take the 4 off of here and then draw us a card from Angel, which is just short of being able to play Razor Dive. We get an encounter card. We're going to have Psylocke take out build support. We'll go grab a support, which is going to be, I think the only thing we have is Triskelion. Yeah. Hey, hey. Okay. We're going to hang on to these. We're going to draw into Avian Anatomy. That's 3, 4, 5. Let's stand up, everybody. Yeah, the encounter cards are going to be tough. The encounter cards are going to be pretty tough. We'll add 2 here. Thanos is going to attack us for 3 plus a boost card. We're at 7. Let's go ahead and just have Cannonball take this, because Power of Flights can put him back in fairly easily. It's going to be 4, 5, 6. Enough to take out Cannonball. Then we can use Worthington to shuffle him back in and get him really, really quickly again. Discard an upgrade or an ally, or a support. Ally, upgrade, or support. It's going to be the Triskelion. Don't need it. And then we got 2 encounter cards. Apocalyptic Influence. When revealed, if you are in Archangel form, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Otherwise, change to Archangel form. Alter Ego. Deal the first player an encounter card to discard this card. And then we've got a Laser Rifle. He gains ranged and +1 attack. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a basic attack against Thanos for 2. 1, 2. We are then going to spend a Razor Dive and an Avian Anatomy to get rid of the helmet. We do take a retaliate from that attack, but now he has no retaliate. We will have Psylocke attack Thanos for 1 and ready Archangel. Okay. Thanos is at 9. We will go ahead and take an encounter card here for the Apocalyptic Influence. We're going to have to do it at some point. Let's flip down to Warren. We'll use our Crew Quarter, X-Mansion, and ability to heal for 3 to go up to 9. Let's go Mutant Education to shuffle a Razor Dive in. Actually, we'll also go Avian Anatomy there. Shuffle both of those in. I should not have done that first. Hold on. We'll take Razor Dive and Avian Anatomy out of there. First, I want to do X Bunker. X Bunker, we get to look at 3, Metamorphosis, White Tiger, shrink the numbers. Actually, we get to look at 4, but we're going to take Metamorphosis. Then we're going to shuffle these 2 in and draw a card. But this is bias, Kelly. Yeah, but I really wanted to get a Metamorphosis. Being able to flip back up, do whatever, that was important. So we get to draw a card, which is Adaptive Plumage. Mutant Education will draw us a card. Natural Flight. Okay. Do we have a... Oh, yeah. Worthington will go Cannonball into the deck. And we will Hydrate. Thank you, Guarismo. We get to draw into a Avian Anatomy. That's really interesting there. Okay. Okay. Let's use Avian Anatomy and X Gene to play Metamorphosis, and we'll flip into Archangel form. We will deal 3 damage to Thanos. 1, 2, 3. Then we will Angel of Death for 1, 2. Metamorphosis comes back to our hand. Moira will draw us a card into Cannonball. There he is. We'll go Team Building Exercise and Power of Flight to play Cannonball. We have 3 in our hand. So we'll go ahead and hit for 2 here. 1, 2. Techno Organic Wings will play Metamorphosis. We will flip into Angel. Actually, before we do that, we're going to attack. Go 1, 2. Stalwart Toughness. Comes in with 28 hit points. So many hit points. Jeez. Okay. Searching counter deck and discard pile for Thanos' armor and reveal it. Where's Thanos' armor? When Thanos would take any amount of damage, reduce that amount by 1. After a hero makes a basic attack, discard a lightning and a physical to discard this card. So I still think we are in that response window. I don't think that it's worth it right now, though. I'd rather not be. Actually, I'm fine being an Archangel right here. Yeah. So, after a hero makes a basic attack against Thanos, we have not hit. Thanos' armor is less of an issue than its helmet. Yeah, yeah. Especially because once you get there, you're pretty much set up. But I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I can make the response now because this was not out when I initiated the action. I do not know how that works. We'll go Techno Organic Wings, Natural Flight for an Adaptive Plumage. to knock off the tough. And we will stand up. We're going to hang on a Metamorphosis. We've got a Razor Dive, nice, a Genius, nice, Mutant Education, and a White Tiger. We're going to add 3 threat to the main. 1, 2, 3. Then Thanos is going to attack us for a lot. We'll block with Psylocke here. It's going to be 6, 7, 8. It's going to knock Psylocke out. We got 2 cards coming in at us. We got Avatar of Death. Thanos attacks you. That attack gains Overkill and Piercing. Yikes. So he's attacking us. Oh, wait. And then we put this into play. Power Stone. So he's going to attack us for 6 plus a boost card. If that is 3, we lose the game. So we'll go ahead and defend here. Give Thanos a tough status card. That's fine. Okay. So he attacked us for 6. We defended for 3. We take 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got a Exhaustion. Surge, exhaust your identity. That's fine. Harpoon with Guard. Okay. Oh, Power Stone, you are stunned. That's less good, actually. We'll go Techno-Organic Wings to play Metamorphosis to flip down to Warren. Metamorphosis will draw us a card into Avian Anatomy. We will heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll use Worthington Industries to shuffle a Metamorphosis into the deck. Well, it's a deck of 4 cards, so we'll X Bunker and we'll grab Metamorphosis. I should have known that I already had a Metamorphosis in there. I probably could have ignored that. Okay. We got Cannonball. We have 1, 2. We'll throw 2 damage at Harpoon. Let's go Mutant Education. We can throw a Adaptive Plumage. I'm just looking for damage at this point. I think it's time to throw damage. We'll shuffle that in. We are stunned, which is really, really sad. Get to draw into Metamorphosis. Okay, let's go. I don't think we need 2 Metamorphosis, so let's use Genius and Metamorphosis to play White Tiger. We'll draw 3 cards. Adaptive Plumage, Aerial Agility, Strength. Where's Psylocke? Is she in the discard pile? Ah, dang. Yeah. I should have gone Psylocke for the for Mutant Education. That's on me, because Psylocke would have been able to ready Warren, and we would have been able to just use the attack there, but we're fine. We're fine. Go Avian Anatomy and Strengthen Numbers to play Metamorphosis, which will pop back to our hand. We'll flip up to Archangel. We'll deal 3 damage for the Metamorphosis response. We're not going to trigger Angel of Death. We will. We'll knock off the tough. Moira will draw us a card. Into the Power of Flight. Okay. Power of Flight Team Building Exercise will remove the stun. Then we've got a X-Gene Aerial Agility Metamorphosis for a Razor Dive to deal 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have saved my Angel of Death, but we didn't. White Tiger will hit him for 2. 1, 2. Actually, we're going to take this down to 3. All right. Stand up. Thanos is tough. Thanos is not great. Oh, and when Thanos would take any amount of damage, we threw 2 instances of damage at Thanos, so he'll heal for 2. No, the first one knocked off the tough, so it is still just 1. Okay, let's stand up. Avian Anatomy, Metamorphosis, Mutant Education, Triskelion, Mutant Education, 2, 4, 5. We're going to add 3 here to take this up to 6. Thanos is going to hit us for 6. We'll block with Tiger. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. White Tiger did not survive the punch from Thanos, Destroyer of Worlds. Space Stone goes in. Discard until we get a minion. Hey, Supreme Phoenix, how's it going? Welcome. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. In counter cards, we've got a Deviant Syndrome, Insight 1. Give Thanos a tough status card. If you cannot, place 2 threat on the main scheme. And then we've got a Shadows of the Past. That could be very, very bad for us, actually. So Shadows of the Past, we've got Harpoon. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the deck until you discard an event. Take indirect damage equal to that event's printed cost. So we'll take 1 and throw 1 on Cannonball. Then Hook, Line, and Sinker. Each attack from a brute enemy deals indirect damage. After a friendly character takes any amount of indirect damage, exhaust that character. Looking like Iron Man game over. Yeah, right? We're having a hard time with... We got snapped pretty early. We were able to keep a lot of our support cards, but a lot of the damage... Or not a lot, but a good bit of damage got discarded. But we'll see. We will see. We actually don't have 2 aerial cards, so Cannonball would die, which is kind of funny. Okay. He's got 23 health. What a horrible thing. Let's go X-Gene. No. Yeah, we'll go X-Gene Avian Anatomy to play Metamorphosis. We'll hang on to Metamorphosis, but we're going to flip into Warren. We get to draw a card from that, which is going to be genius. We will use Crew Quarters, X-Mansion, and Warren to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We will Mutant Education to shuffle in a Razor Dive and a Adaptive Plumage. Then we get to draw a card, which is Razor Dive. Alrighty. We've got Mutant Education again. We will do Avian Anatomy. Yeah. Avian Anatomy gets shuffled in. Then we will draw a card. Which is Avian Anatomy. Okay, that's good. That's good right there. Let's use Weapon X. We'll take a damage. We'll discard. We got Adaptive Plumage. Worthington Industries will shuffle an aerial card into the deck, which will be... Let's go Aerial Agility here. And then we'll draw a card. This is... Yeah. We got Mutant Education. We'll use Mutant Education to shuffle in... At this point, we'll go Metamorphosis and another Avian Anatomy. We get to draw a card. Drawing cards in a card game is pretty good. Which is Avian Anatomy. X Bunker, we get to look at the top 4. We will take... I think we'll take Psylocke here. Do we have a Metamorphosis? We do. Okay. And so now we have 2, 4, 6, 8 cards in our hand. Which seems pretty good. We do have a Razor Dive, which has piercing. We can hit Thanos. Okay. Let's go and do Genius to play Metamorphosis. We will flip to Archangel. We'll deal 3 damage here. We have not used our form change, which I think is important to remember here. Okay. Techno-Organic Wings, Avian Anatomy will play Razor Dive. So deal 6 damage to an enemy. We are an Archangel, so it gains Piercing and Overkill. We're going to pierce the Tough here. And then we got 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Razor Dive pops back into our hand. We'll use Avatar of Death to knock out Harpoon, because that was a 3-cost card. Cannonball will go ahead and Moira also gets us a card, which is Metamorphosis. Okay, so what I'm looking at now is we got Avian Anatomy, Triskelion, Team Building, can grab Razor Dive, and then we can play Razor Dive again. So that's 5, 10, 11. So it's not enough for lethal. So I think we probably want to push towards that. Actually, you know what? I think we want to be in Angel form. Okay. Cannonball is going to thwart 2 here. We will use Avian Anatomy, Triskelion, and Team Building Exercise to play Razor Dive. Razor Dive pops back to our hand. It's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will get a minion, which is not super ideal. But we will go ahead and let's use Razor Dive and Adaptive Plumage to play Metamorphosis. We will flip into Angel, draw a card into Aerial Agility, deck out, get another card. Your hero makes a basic attack against Thanos. We will make a basic attack, toss both of these cards to clear the armor. Stand up. Aerial Agility would be nice here. We got Mutant Education, Adaptive Plumage, Power of Flight, Strength in Numbers, and a Genius. So I think we're going to throw Cannonball in front of the train. We got 2 here. We are within, like, losing on an advance. So that's unfortunate, but Thanos is going to attack for 6 plus 2 boost. We'll block with Cannonball, plus 3. There goes Cannonball. Then discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. There goes an Avatar of Death. That's nice. Riptide. Then Riptide is going to attack us for... We'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll give him plus 2. We got an advance, which is probably going to lose us the game here. We got a scheme of 3, 4. We're at 8. Or we're at 7. So actually, we're good. We're at 11. We're at 11. And then we've got a Bound by Business. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a Marauder minion is discarded. Oh my goodness. Where are my Marauder minions? Vertigo. Okay, we got a Guard, which is not good, and a Patrol, which is even worse. Okay, do it. This may be the most shuffling you could do in Marvel Champions. Mutant Education and Worthington in a small deck. Yeah, right? This is scary. Everything is scary. We are fine. I need everyone to calm down. Let's go. Okay. We are at 13 damage. We have actually 17 damage that we need to do in order to kill Thanos, because we have to kill Vertigo. A Razor Dive in Archangel form would have overkill, which would take this down to 11. If we can get an Avian Anatomy and a Razor Dive, that would be take him down to 11, 6, 9. We would need 2 damage. So if we can get a Razor Dive and an Avian Anatomy, we win the game. Calm down, people. Everything is fine. Yeah, right? Which I think we can do. So I think we have it. None of these are brutes, so we were fine there. We just have to overkill this. We got it. Okay, sweet. Let's flip to Warren. We'll do our healing. 1, 2, 3. We will Mutant Education to draw a card. Natural Flight, not what we wanted, but that does remove that from Weapon X. We also need a Metamorphosis. I did not think about that. We need Metamorphosis the most. Avian Anatomy, there's that. We got X Bunker, we'll look at 4. We got Metamorphosis, Razor Dive, White Tiger, and a Avian Anatomy. I'm thinking about taking White Tiger. White Tiger will draw us 3 cards. We have, at that point, about a 50%, or maybe, I don't know the percentage, of the cards left, which would be 7 cards. We have 2 Metamorphoses in there. We have a Worthington Industry card draw, but I think if we don't do that, we lose. We may be able to hold it out. I think White Tiger is the risky play, right? White Tiger is the risky play. If we take White Tiger, we actually then we have Natural Flight. We could save it. We could save it. We're gonna take White Tiger because we could actually thwart down, balance the scales. It would not be pretty, but I think we could do it. Okay. So now let's do a Genius and a Strength in Numbers. A Genius and a Strength in Numbers to play White Tiger. We'll draw 3 cards. Metamorphosis, beautiful. Razor Dive, let's go. And an Avian Anatomy. That's what we needed right there. Okay. Anything else that we're going to do down here? Worthington, we'll shuffle an aerial card back in, which will be Cannonball. We get to draw a card. Cannonball. Sweet. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and use Power of Flight to play Metamorphosis. We'll change to Archangel form. We'll deal 3 damage to Vertigo. I also did not take into account that damage, but so we're fine. We get to we can trigger Angel of Death. We're not going to. Moira will draw us a card into Triskelion. Ooh, we could play Triskelion now. Avian Anatomy, Techno Organic Wings will play Razor Dive. So we'll hit Vertigo for 6 with overkill. So 5 rolls to Thanos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Razor Dive pops back into our hand because of Avian Anatomy. Our guard minion is gone. We will trigger Angel of Death. 1, 2, 3. And then we got X-Gene, Triskelion, Cannonball to play Razor Dive again for 6. Okay. That was a long game. That was an excellent ending. Thank you so very much. Yeah, that was a long game. That was intense. If we didn't have Razor Dive, oh my goodness. Whew. Well played. Thank you. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. I like how my leadership training is over here sitting with just 2 counters on it. It's like, yeah, we'll do it. Nice. Okay, cool. We've got I don't think we're actually going to be able to get 6 games in today. We're already 2 hours and 35 minutes into this stream. And so I don't know if we're going to be able to get all of the games in, but we are not done by any means. So we will go ahead and break out our next deck, which is an older hero, new tricks, and that's going to be Mr. Drax. I love Drax. Drax is so much fun. But we got Drax up next, and we're going to be playing a taunt deck with Drax. So that is what is going to be going on. I'm going to go to the be right back. I'm going to go get some more coffee, clean this up, and I'll see you soon. We'll be playing some Drax. Peace.